This is Transformers Prime Arcee, and this is Transformers Prime Arcee's high school yearbook photo. She's smaller, thinner, lighter, cuter, with big eyes full of youthful exuberance, and can you believe she used to wear her kibble like that? So here I am with two toys of the same character, and there can be only one. The other one's going to have to get repainted into somebody else. But which is better? You might ask, Mr. Lamprey, if you are only going to keep one, why'd you buy both? And I say, firstly, you can call me bad. Mr. Lamprey is my father. And then I say, what was I talking about? Oh yes, Arcee. I like fembots. I like fem-anything. Feminism, fem-sheps, feminine toothpaste, but particularly fembots. Prime Arcee is one of the only female characters in all of Transformerdom who isn't an ineffective trollop or mooning over a guy or useless baggage or some combination thereof. I can't say no to that. The only reason I haven't bought her Legends toy yet is I'm holding out for the rumored Flame War repaint. So robot mode, right? This is first edition, and this is the one that's currently on the pegs. First E is bigger, and she's got less kibble by volume, though it must be said this mess of hinges back here is pretty unsightly. The RID version lacks the pink highlights, but I can't really say I miss them. This lighter blue makes for much better contrast with the black and the silver, so I actually think I like this look better. She's got more kibble, but it's a bit tidier, so she winds up with better articulation and less mess jammed up behind her head. Just looks a bit more intentional. Whoever put her copyright nonsense facing forward needs to be given a smack upside the head. Light piping works better too, if you're into that sort of thing. The new girl's undeniably smaller, but she doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. I'm much less worried about breaking her than I am House of Cards jumper. First Ed's got these arm blades, which are okay. They're a bit too long and rounded and wing-like to make for cool melee poses, unless you want to put her in Mothra mode. Not First Ed has this gun, which is cool for posing if you put it anywhere but where the instructions show you. And one arm blade, which I haven't used because mine has some sort of industrial silver spooge on the tab. Ooh. Know what's weird? Despite the difference in bot height, they wind up exactly the same size in bike mode. It's kind of freaky. First edition's got more paint, but otherwise they're pretty much identical, not spectacular bike modes. As for transformation, this one is more complicated and interesting with the transmogrifying torso and hinged Tata servos, but this one is simpler and more fun to do. It's so simple a cosplayer could do it. And that's sort of what it all boils down to. This one's more accurate and interesting, but this one's more fun. I think I prefer the First Ed one slightly, but only very slightly. This new one is not without its charms. Quicker transformation, better weapons, better posability. If you missed out on First Edition and can't be bothered to shell out $50 or whatever she's being scalped for, then the new one is totally good enough.